Hey guys, what's up? Jesse here. I wanted to go over. I'm at work, so that's why I have this really dorky tie on. But I wanted to go over this weekend was the Photon Shockwave sneak peek, and I actually got really lucky and got some pretty good cards. I entered three times, once on Saturday, twice on Sunday, and this is what I got. I'll go from like worst to best here. I only got four good cards. First one is I got the Ultimate Illuminite. I don't know if you can tell he's ulti, but anyway, yeah, I got the Ultimate Illuminite. His effect, it's terrible. You have to send one card. That sucks. If it said discard, this card would be so much better, but it says send, and therefore this card is terrible. So, but I got the Ultimate Illuminite. One card I really wanted, the Secret, I think it's Meteon the Time Lord. I really like his effect. It's like a super Grand Mole, basically, with burn damage. So I like it. I want to try it out. I want to tech it, and it looks freaking cool. So this is one card I really wanted. And then the really nuts cards I pulled was I did pull a Lygia, an Ultra Lygia. So if anyone I value this at 35. So if anybody wants to trade, PM me. I would like to trade for it instead of selling it, but yeah, it's definitely up for trade. The deck is just too damn expensive to build, so you need tour guides. And then I also pulled the clutch card, the Rabbit. I pulled a Bunny, and this card is I value at $140. So if anyone wants to trade, please let me know. Mint Bunny. Anyway, so yeah, that's the recap for my sneak peek. Let me separate these here. Yeah. Other than that, the cards I really wanted from Photon Shockwave, I got here my playset of Walking Cobras. Yeah, Watts. I am bringing the Watts back. I wanted to use the deck yesterday, but two things. One, I'm missing a playset of one card, and also the shop owner didn't want us to use our Photon Shockwaves during the tournament, our Photon Shockwave cards during the tournament because it was his choice, and no big deal. Just wait a couple weeks. So, but yeah, Walking Cobra, I love this guy. He's gonna bring the Watts back for me, hopefully. So, and then I also I'm gonna be teching. I have two, but I'm probably going to be taking one Watt Cancel. The card art is, look at this card art. It's terrible. If you guys look at the OCG card art, it looks a lot better. It's like a Ojama or something being shocked by a lightning bolt, which is like so much cooler. But I guess Konami was like, no, somebody's getting shocked and so stupid. But oh well, crappy card art, but really good card. Watt support. Now with double warning and solemn judgment, you can negate 4 summons potentially with Watt cancel. So I think 2 is clunky because just in my build, I don't run too many Watt monsters, and they can't search themselves or special summon themselves from the grave or anything. So losing more than 1, I'm not comfortable with. So I'm just gonna run the 1 Watt cancel. And then yeah, the usual lineup is like you have 3 giraffes. You have 3 dragonflies. I'm going to run the lock, so of course you need 3 hoppers. And then, all the usual stuff. Got the recycling batteries, 3 bribes, 3 dark bribes, and honest. And I'm also going to run 2 Messenger of Peace still, even with a 3 MST format. I'm going to run 2 Messenger of Peace. I'll tell you why. I'm also going to tech, I don't have the card with me, but I'm going to tech safe zones. I got to give a shout out to my really good friend Justin Jones. Gave me the idea to use safe zones. I don't know why I never thought of it, but safe zone on this guy is amazing because you safe zone him and you might take a little bit of damage the first time you safe zone him because he's got to be in face-up attack. But then you just put him to defense, and it's like you have 2 because you can't target this hopper while he has safe zone on it. So then it just becomes protecting safe zone. And then you can just keep poking with the giraffe and add an advantage to your hand with Cobra. So safe zone and hopper is an amazing combo. That's why I can afford to run the Messengers of Peace, because they're going to have to start picking what they want to MST and what they don't. And I'm going to tech one squirrel, probably because he stops like Treeborn, Dandelion Bulb. He stops all that shit in the graveyard, which is really important right now because everybody's running that synchro plant crap thanks to Billy Break. So one squirrel is going to do it for me. In my opinion, the lock is the only way to run the Watts because I've tried like trap heavy builds and stuff. I kind of wanted to make it similar to my Tech Genis, but there's a huge difference between, like, for example, Tech Genis and Watts. The thing is that my last build that I tried without the hopper was basically like an anti-meta style, where I had like a mess of traps and then some low count Watt monsters and like Thunder King and stuff. And here's the problem. What happens is when they get destroyed, unlike Tech Genis, you can in TGs if you're a monster, if you draw one monster you're good because if it gets destroyed, you get another one because of its effect. But Watts don't have anything like that. So once this Watt gets destroyed and it's really weak, you know, the Watt Draft's the strongest non-synchro Watt monster. He's only 1200. He can get run over by Tengu and crap like that. Once he's destroyed, he can't search himself or any other Watts, so you're stuck till you draw another one. That's one problem. Two, like I said, they're really weak. Three, Skill Drain Rex Watts. And two, they don't have really good support. Like TGs have Horn of the Phantom Beast, which is like a really good battle phase trick, an excellent one. And it gets you pluses and it gets you to run over stuff. And then Watts, it's really difficult to special summon Watts to synchro out of anything. Like Tech Genis, where you have like Striker, Werewolf, Rhino, or Tengu equals Trishula, or you can do Wonder Magician, or like a one-turn Brio, a one-turn Orient. You can't do anything like that on Watts. One, because the tuners are terrible, and two, because the Watts cannot special summon themselves by any means at all. They have no such effects like that. So, and plus the Watt synchros like this are terrible. Who wants to Gold Sark every turn? Who cares? Like this is bad. And then I love Watt Chimera. His effect is great, but Tengu can own this card, and it takes a minimum 2 turns to get this guy out, unless you have like Call the Hunter or Reborn or something. It takes like a minimum 2 turns to get this guy out, so they just don't work. So that's why I think the lock is the only viable way to run Watts, because surprisingly it's the most consistent way to run the Watt monsters is with Watt Hopper. I'm telling you, I've tried other builds. It just does. I tried Solidarity. It doesn't work. Because then you wind up having like a bunch of Solidarities, no monsters, and then you get one, and you pray your opponent destroys it, and then you pray they don't Heavy Storm next turn or something. So yeah, that's just how it goes. Watt Lock's the best way to do it. And let's see. Today at the tournament, I played Scraps. They did pretty well. I lost to a 6-Sam guy. Was the only match I lost because first turn he just went totally nuts with the Uniteds and the Kaigekis, Kakamusha, Shien's Dojo, and I just lost because he went totally banana sandwich on me. Game 2 I won because Scrap Dragon's effect with Monster Born is ridiculous with Beast, so I just plussed a whole bunch. And game 2 I lost because he Iru'd my frickin' Tang face down Tengu. He teched one Iru and he top decked it for game on my face down Tengu, and I cried. So, but that was the only match I lost. I beat Light Sworns and Dark Worlds. So, yeah, that's about all the news I had for today. Just wanted to show you that I am making some amazing progress with the Watts. Very excited to play the Watts again. I've been waiting for frickin' Walking Cobra for months now. Putting my heart and soul into this deck, and I'll definitely let you know how it plays out, and I'll have a deck profile as soon as I get I have to get safe zones because I don't have any. So as soon as I get my safe zones, I will have a deck profile and my watts. But yeah, YouTube, my pulls again. Thank you for watching. If anyone has any questions or suggestions or wants one of these cards, actually, I'm probably going to keep the Time Lord, but these three I am definitely trading. So if anybody wants any of these, PM me. If anyone has any suggestions for watts or wants help with some watts, please let me know. Thank you for watching.